Hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. So, this video is coming out of the blue a bit, but it's something which I've been planning on doing for a bit. I've been watching Timothy Cain's videos he's been uploading. Timothy Cain being the one of the developers behind Fallout 1, 2, as well as a developer who worked with Troika Studios, creators of Temple of Elemental Evil, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and Arcanum of Steamworks Magick Obscura. And I never actually played through the full version of Arcanum. I played maybe about half of it a number of years ago, but back in the day I had never actually gotten around to purchasing Arcanum. It is on my to-play list. But yeah, in the 2000s, 2001, a CD for the magazine I was getting at the time, PC Power Play, did come with a demo for Arcanum. And I would play that and see what the game's like. It was pretty neat. Yeah, I do recommend Timothy Cain's videos. They are very interesting talks about video game development and how a bunch of the systems in Fallout and Arcanum and all that work. If you have an interest in such things, I do recommend them. So yeah, we're going to be looking at the Arcanum demo here. Which you can see, Arcanum version 55, 3rd of the 13th, 01, March 13th, 2001. And yeah. This installed and ran pretty fine. It doesn't like when I minimize it, but all games don't tend to like that. But yeah, there's no intro, company credits or anything at the beginning. When I click on credits here, it doesn't do anything. Whether there is no file for that or they're just not working, I don't know. But we're going to be starting a new game, and we're going to be loading a save file here, because I was doing a video before, and I think it went on for too long to get to the actual point. So I'm doing this one so that it's a bit shorter. We're not going to be playing through the entire Arcanum demo. We are just going to be looking at one thing in particular, which I remember doing back in the day. And that is, in the base game of in the demo of Arcanum, the game is quite limited in what you actually get to do. You start in the crash zone, in the crash site. You can go to the Shrouded Hills, complete the quests around there, go to the, I think, O'Toole mine over here, solve that problem. But once you cross the bridge out of Shrouded Hills, the game says, thank you very much for playing in the demo of Arcanum, and it ends right there, right? So you don't get to explore the wider world. As one of Tim Cain's videos actually talks about the overworld map and how it works in Arcanum, in that the world map in Arcanum is actually a completely traversable world. I guess kind of like Daggerfall, but I'm trying to remember exactly how it works. You can run from one side of it to the other and come across the cities on foot if you so wish. It takes a while, it's quite large, but it does generate the terrain as you're walking along, as you're running along to the different locations. As I said in the demo of Arcanum, if you try to cross the bridge outside of Shrouded Hills, it ends automatically. However, being the persistent little bugger I was back in the day, I found that by walking overland, I was actually able to escape into the greater world. If we go over this way, we'll be able to run towards the river, hopefully avoiding any random encounters. There are wolves in the forest, and some other creatures can pop up as well. I hope I don't die. That could be a problem. This could take a while, but what we're going to do is we're going to travel east until we hit the river, and then we're going to travel northwest that way along the river, following it towards the mountains. And once we get there, we should be able to go around the top part of the river and break out into the greater world. My previous failed attempt at this video, which went on for far too long before getting to the point, I was walking around Shrouded Hills trying to find someone who would tell me about Tarant, the major capital in Arcanum, but I wasn't able to find anyone. So the capital of Arcanum, Tarant, is around here, I believe. You're just gonna have to trust me at that, or look up a map of Arcanum yourself, or the world. I don't think it lists it on this map. No. There's another city down here, and I think there's another one over here, and one up there, but it's been a while since I played this. I don't think there is a way to speed up the movement. One of the reasons, or one of the other reasons why I wanted to look at the demo is because, as we see with Arcanum here, the demos are often made with earlier versions of the game, ones which during development. Let me rephrase that. The demos were often made with an earlier in-production version of the game, which could be different in some ways from the version which was eventually released when the full game was finished. There's actually no trees around here. Are we across the river, or...? No? Okay. Yeah, there's some shrubs there. I find it interesting, personally, to see things like different icons which might have been changed before the game was fully released. Here's the river. Menus, how they were changed. In RPGs, some of the stats or character skills might be different from how they eventually were in the finished game. And things like that. When I get around to playing the full version of Arcanum, I will probably do a revisit of the demo, just so that we can see a more direct comparison between this and the version which was eventually released. Yeah, nope, that's not it. Because right now, I just want to focus on this bit here, which is breaking out of the bounds of the demo version of Arcanum. As I said, this is going to take a little bit, because we have to run there. And the world map is quite large. I might put a time code when I upload this video to YouTube to skip ahead. I don't think I can fast travel up there. It's not letting me... Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. Very narrow gap. Okay. It's nighttime now. Ooh. Doesn't seem like there's any music to play at nighttime. But yeah, we'll run north until we hit the river. And then we should be able to get around the top part of the river. And continue fast traveling from there. Bob here is the character which I threw together very quickly. He is... That's not Bob, that's Virgil. He is a human with the Frankenstein's monster background, so he has dumb dialogue, but he is very strong and got a lot of constitution, as well as some other bonuses and all that. poor Virgil is along for the trip with this. He wants us to go see Father Joachim in the Shrouded Hills, but nope, we're taking a detour. He's got no say in the matter. Yeah, no. It would be neat to see the entire overworld map as it is in the, you know, in the walking around map. I don't know whether you can really show that because I think it might be randomly generated. It just remembers the positions of places of importance. And when you get to those coordinates, I believe it places it keeps cities like Tarant where they're always supposed to be, because it's like Tarant is located within these coordinates, and so when you get to those areas, it loads Tarant. But everything outside of that area, I believe, is randomly generated. At least, you know, based on details like, oh, there is a river in this location. Generate coastline, shallows, and deeper water and all that. Timothy Cain actually has a video which talks about the map generation in Arcanum, which I would recommend having a listen to if you find that type of thing interesting. We are making progress. Is it possible to speed the game up? No. Okay. That's fate points. We'll just keep running. How are we going? Yeah, okay. Whoop. Hello? Has it changed? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe yes? This is a very big river. Yeah, so the river doesn't actually go right up against the mountains. There is traversable terrain between the river's source and the mountains. So if you go around that, as we are doing here, you will actually end up on the other side of the river, out in the greater world of Arcanum. Yeah, like so. Let me save. There's Bob. No, I want to save. Escaped. And we should be able to travel from here to other locations using fast travel. We might have to get far away enough from the river. Let me keep going until we can't hear the river anymore. There we go. No forest. It's just empty fields. Don't include anything more than you need to. That makes sense. Hang on. Okay, let me keep going. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to fast travel. I don't think I'll have to trudge the entire way over to Tehran. That would take a few hours, I think. Oh, hello. There's a cliff. We'll follow this until we get around it. Why would I do something like this? Back in the day, trying to get the most out of the demos which I had available to me. Really, you want to explore every inch of the game, not so much because you wanted to know everything which the full version would have had with you, but because in many ways, playing the demo of a game was like having a free game. When you weren't able to get full versions of games that often. So, yeah, you would play the demo and see how much you could find in it. And if the game had restrictions such as where you're able to go or what you're able to do, you would try to break those restrictions to try and get more out of the game. And be disappointed when, as it makes sense, there's actually nothing there, because why would there be? It's not like they're going to hide something in it. Part of me still hopes that there is something hidden in the demo out in the wilderness, but it's highly unlikely. Like a big, I don't know, the developer's name written in dirt in the ground or something like a developer's name written in the dirt or something like that. Okay, can we... Yes, there we go. So we can actually travel over the world map now. Let me just fast travel all the way up to there. I don't know whether we'll get random encounters. I would assume they're not actually... Oh. Okay, they are. There are random encounters in the overworld map. It just does that automatically. It's pretty neat. Virgil, hear yourself, lad. Good thing I'm pretty strong. Okay, let's sleep until morning. There we go. Let's save. Because I don't want anyone to die. And we'll continue on. I believe the random encounters work, that the game checks how much time has passed since the last random encounter. And it will go, if there's been like 8 and 9 hours or 8 to 12 hours, it will roll at 8 hours to have an event. And then I think it will roll at 12 hours again to maybe cause another event. Until one of the kites. I don't know if Tehran will actually pop up on the map when we get over there. Punch. Punch. God, the death screams is horrible. Hey! Oh, Virgil, you're still killing him. Okay. Hey, look! Actually, Tehran popped up on the map. So it actually remembers the location of it. But, yeah, when you get here, in the demo, as you would expect, there is no Tehran. Because why would there be? You're not supposed to be able to get here. I don't know if there's anything different with the river coastline here because of that, but yeah, like does the dirt look different? Okay, stop. There we go. Okay, so I guess Tarant is supposed to be there, but since it's not there, we don't actually count as being inside the city. So I can't go into the local map. And we actually saw when I fast traveled. Oh, interesting. A were-rat? Well, that slaughtered us. That's interesting. There's no terrain there. It just shows, I guess, a placeholder. Let's go back over there. These kites are level 3 and I'm only level 1. Okay, let's save again. And we'll continue traveling. Ah, 3 big wolves. This will probably end poorly. Yeah. Okay, let me load again. Oh. Over there. Please, game, no more random encounters. I should save every step of the way, just in case it has one go off. Okay. Let's see. Around? Kind of? Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think I actually saw that back in the day. Okay. Yeah, that's Tarant. And it's interesting that it actually loads in a terrain when you get to Tarant. I guess it's because this area's tile set is not actually in the demo. What that area looks like, maybe it's like farmlands or shrubby area or something like that, and it just doesn't have the details for it because it's kind of like, I don't know, mountainous rocky areas. Let's see. I believe there's another area over here. Tell you what, I am going to stop the recording and I'm going to have a look at the map, and then I am going to start the recording again, and we'll have a look on the map and see whether it's got any other locations which actually pop up. Back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So, I have a map here, and I am going to be having a look at just some of the other locations which are listed on it. Hold on. Let me just check that the... Need to move that over a little bit more so I can see whether the game's actually capturing. Stupid thing. Let me... Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Right, yes. Okay, good. So, looking at a map of different areas, if we're at Tarrant currently, which is down here, we should be able to go to a location around here. There is apparently a... Is it there? Or is it here? It's actually here. A location over here is called Stonecutter Clan, which I believe is a dwarven mine. Spoilers for the game if you haven't played Arcanum yourself. Oh. Oh, yes, and the graphics are going to look a little weird because I alt-tabbed out of the game, and it doesn't like that. It really doesn't like that, because it's not showing the overworld map. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause the recording, and I'm going to have to load the game again, because it does not like that. Okay. And I lowered the... No, I don't want to... Opening up Arcanum 1.dat. Not recommended, because it is a large text document, and it will take a while to load. Okay, load game. Load to run. There we go. Right. Okay, now, everything is all fine. The stars have aligned. We can go over to here. And I'll continue eating my biscuit. I like how it went for Virgil, not me. Clearly, he's a bigger threat. I don't even have a weapon, just my fists and my foot. Virgil, heal me! Nope. Be nice if I could turn off the auto... turn off the random encounters. Wow, that was fast. Game's like, stop trying to break me. Oh, hey. We got a bandit random encounter. Stop, human pig. If you want to live, you give us 200 coin. They don't actually have models. That's interesting. So the events in the game, but the bandit models aren't. There's like little... I don't even know what that is. Like a little circle with a black spot on it. I go away now. Give us coin or die. I know got 200. Orc ringleader. Oh, they can't attack us because they don't have models? Virgil's not having a problem attacking them. Hold on. Oh man, it's slow. I don't think the background's helping with the situation. At level 8. A critical miss. I hurt myself. I knocked myself over. That's interesting. Ugh. Are you blind? What in the gods? Oh, better luck next time? He doesn't have voice lines for that. I remember that line having voice acting in the base game. In the full game. Oh, did I get a level up? Bob Punch. Bob Punch mean invisible orc bandits. Oh, they actually had some weapons. Had a rusty sword. A rusty axe. And ooh, he actually had some equipment. He has unidentified armor. I'm not smart enough to identify it, unfortunately. A sword and 72 gold. Can I wear that armor, please? No, I think you have to identify first. Cannot be wielded. Okay. Well, I wonder what that is, actually. Yeah, well, whatever. Cool. A random event. Which involved bandits, which don't actually have data in the game for. Get it! Why is the game running so slow? Okay. So I want to go... I want to save. Hold on. Okay, and we'll save under Explore. And we'll... No. We'll continue going over to here. There we go. Okay, let me save again. Yeah, sure. Explore 23. And we'll continue on our way. If the random encounters are going to happen this often, then I might just have a look over this place and see whether there's something there. If there's not, well, fine. So we're going over to the Stonecutter clan. Which should be... about there. Great. We're dead. Let me reload. Unknown location. Come on. Deal with the kites. Okay. Let me save again. I might just reload the game, see whether that makes things better. Just a moment. Because this is getting very slow. Okay, let me load it up again. Okay, that seems a bit better. Those bandits spawning without visuals might have caused some kind of memory leak. Good. Wolves. There is a location in this overworld map. Okay. I'm actually going to save here. Clan. And I got to reload the previous save because we're actually rather close to another location here. If we go like about here, there's a place called Vollinger's Meeting Place. Bob's strength is in technology. So I don't have magic spells. Or anything like that. Oh, great. 3 wolves again. It's like... there. It'd be nice if I could get coordinates for these places. 5 wolves. Doesn't look like it's there. There are some trees around here, though. That might be just the area being listed as a forest. If I go north a little bit? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's go to clan. I need to go up about there. Ooh. Well, we spawned inside of the mountain. Let's go from here. And we'll head west here. The location hasn't appeared on the map, so it probably just doesn't know that there's a location. But it might have the area reserved. That might be why we appeared in the mountain. How far away are we? I moved to there. Okay. A little bit closer. Let me save again. But yeah, by this point, I've shown off what I was planning on showing off. This is just exploring. For my own curiosity. But yeah, you can break out of bounds in Arcanum. And, explore the greater world and, the incredible lack of things it's got. Because it's a demo and you're not supposed to do this. Sorry for breaking your game, Tim. But curiosity, I've got to poke around in it. I love the music in Arcanum. It is fantastic. Going for string orchestras. Or string quartet or whatever it is. Such a great choice. I like listening to the soundtrack in my spare time sometimes. Again, I don't know what I'm expecting. Probably not like a hole in the mountain which we can walk through. Or like a tunnel. Kind of an odd-looking mountain with all these rocks protruding out of the dirt. Looks like a landslide. Anything showing up yet? No. But yeah, Tehran's is on the map because you can ask people in Shrouded Hills where Tehran is, The idea being you get directions there, then you cross the bridge, and then you go to Tarant in the full game. But you can get the directions in the demo, but the game ends, as I said earlier, once you go across the bridge. Well, there's a little nook in the mountain there. Might be just part of it, though. This reminds me of another video I did a number of years ago about exploring some locations on the map in Daggerfall. I think I wanted to find whether the game had a location on the world map called Hrothgar. No, it wasn't Hrothgar, it was it's like something Gravelands or like Barrows or something like that. Because there's supposed to be an area called something Barrows, I think in the Daggerfall region, but it's not there. But it's still present in the game, like, list of provinces. And it's actually a very small region of territory located in the bottom east of the map, near the deserts. And if you walk over there, the game will actually recognize as you being in that province. There is absolutely nothing in that province. It just looks like it was misplaced during development, or they meant to remove it, but they didn't remove it completely. Okay, let's have a look at somewhere else. Let me save before we start exploring, because I'm not seeing any, like, dwarven mines which are supposed to be over here. Again, I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm just interested in seeing whether there's, like, any indication that there's something supposed to be there or not at all. Is there a gap in the mountains because the entrance isn't there? Or is it just a blank mountain? Because if they remove the location from the world map, it fills it in automatically with default land. I'm guessing the latter. With what I understand from how the overworld terrain generator works in Arcanum. Arcanum. Pardon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're nearly at the next mountains. So it's supposed to be down there. Now, if I want to go up to the... There is a town over here called Stillwater. The Black Mountain mines are located over here. I'll have to go around the mountains like that. They're about there. It actually kind of feels like the locations are still accessible via the waypoint system. But Virgil, you failed me. Ugh. Damn it, Virgil. It feels like the locations which are supposed to use the waypoint system to are still there. Just the locations themselves out, because it's like I can't fast travel over these mountains because my path is blocked. I would have to go all the way around the mountain range. but like I can put a fast travel waypoint sort of in the location where the area would be, if that makes sense. Like there. And like this one down here. Okay. No terrain here. I don't really know what to do in this situation. There's nothing to follow. Oh, in the mountains again. Okay. And then over there, it's red. What happens if I keep going, west? Will I eventually hit, terrain which can be generated? Look, there's a little blue speck there. Sorry if this is a bit grating on the eyes. It is hurting mine slightly. The, dark colors does help a fair bit, but it's interesting. Oh, okay, that's just graphical. That's just graphical artifacts. It's not removing the lines correctly, or it's misplacing them when the screen's scrolling. Yeah, there we go. We got grass out of this red and blue lined hellscape and into actual grassland. Amazing. So is that because the Black Mountain mines are supposed to be in this area, or is that because they're supposed to be like grasslands which the tiles aren't in the actual game for? If I go down to where the mountains are, it turns around there. Yeah, there's mountains. This is where it would help if I'd actually played Arcanum recently, the full version. I'd be able to say whether this area out here is supposed to be part of the location, or whether this is just, you know, forest which isn't actually in the game properly. I'm guessing it's because the mountain terrain is there, because it has to be there since you start in the mountains. But yeah, this must be different. You might actually learn about another location. Would you learn about Quintara over here? Oop. Got around the outside of it. Okay, the mountains turn around over there. And then it just goes back around. Okay. I'm actually going to save the game, and I'm going to have a look at a map of the Black Mountain mines to see what the area looks like. Okay. Black Mountain mines. So I can see whether this area looks similar to what it would be like in the game. Okay, so there's an entrance to the place. Well, the mines are located in the mountains. there is a door on a southwestern facing rock face. Located at 1308754 south. No, 1308 west. Okay, let's have a look at that then. Where are we located at the moment? 1308754. Have to remember which way. Path is blocked. Okay, so I'm at currently... Does it list where I am? No, it's taking the location where my mouse is. Okay. 1306 west. So I need to go... I need to go further west. And... Nope. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have passed it. It would be down this way. Yeah, okay. Doesn't... I'm pretty sure there's no entrance into the mines down there. We're getting further away by going up here. Okay. Location? Be nice if I could get my coordinates on this screen. Don't think I can. Wait, 1308. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look down here. Just around this corner. Bob think world funny. Bob think world actually simulation. Poor Virgil was just like, what the heck's going on? What is all this? What do you mean it's all made up? Ah. Bob's like, don't worry. See full version in later game. See full version in future. He's like, what do you mean? Okay. Just around one more. But I'm not seeing anything. Yep. Okay. Let me save the game. And I am going to go to one more location, I think. And that will be Stillwater, which is located about here, I think. Polar bears? What do you mean, polar bears. I like that I can go onto the, Oh, no, I don't want... Level 10 polar bears. We're not in a polar region. What is this? I'm gonna have to load the game again because it's having memory leak problems. Oh. Level up. Increase my strength. Okay, let me save. Come on, game. Hold on. I know you're being amused in ways which you weren't expecting. And I'll just load the game again. Okay. Still water. Well, there's nothing over here. What happens if we go to this bridge? It's probably not going to be a bridge there. Actually, come to think of it, I'm kind of surprised that there was terrain where Tarant's supposed to be, and it wasn't that red and blue checkered, no tiles. I guess the default terrain which Tarant uses is the same as Shrouded Hills. It's just missing the buildings. Okay, we should be getting close to the river now. Or maybe we move past the river? Okay, never mind. We moved past the river. There is another location over here. Let me just save again. And I need to quit the game and bring up my map. Okay. Let me just load the game up again. This will probably be the last thing I look at, because I think we've seen all that I wish to. A wonderful amount of nothing. Let's see. There is an uncharted cave about here. Well, there's forest. But no cave. It kind of looks like there's just forest in the area where the cave is supposed to be. Or maybe the forest up there is giving way for the mountains, which we're about to hit. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything there. There's one more location. Up here. Come on. It's actually about there. Yes. Let me just save the game. In case we get jumped again. Ooh. Well, we're inside the mountains again. And we can't move. Fantastic. Let me move slightly out of the mountains and walk over there. So, for people who have played the game... well, you might know what I'm looking at. I'm not going to mention, just in case people who haven't played the game are here. So, you know, spoilers! I won't say anything. Won't have to worry. You know, I guess I spoiled a few other places. You will forget what you've heard. Go think about something else. Think about... I don't know. Green piles of jelly or something like that. A tower made out of green jelly. Yeah, I think the forest just gives way for the mountains. Okay, so there's another cliff face here. There should be another... cave around here. Let's see, where am I? Okay, I think I need to head northwest. I might finish it off by trying to go even further afield, all the way over to the east. But I suspect it will be just like what we've seen. You know, bare, empty land. Funny that you can just see the black infiniteness beyond the rocks. Oh, we've hit a corner. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything here. Right. So, that's pretty much it. Unless I want to go... all the way to the east. Hold on a moment. Can I cross the border over to there? Let me just save. In case of random encounters. Like that. Good thing I saved. Okay. We'll save again. And we'll keep traveling over here to the Vendigroth Wastes, or whatever it's called. Oh! I've been seriously hurt, sir. Oh dear, sir, I appear to have been badly hurt. Oh dear, sir, we keep getting ambushed by ferocious wolves. Don't worry, me got saving and loading. Okay, there we go. Oh look, there's a Ginka route. I think those are just randomly placed throughout the wilderness. So you can just wander around and stumble across them yourself. So is this going to turn into red checkered terrain again? Are we going to hit a river which we can't cross? I haven't actually been in this location in the full version. Oh, okay, looks like a river. Hmm. Well, that poses a little bit of a problem because it doesn't look like there's a crossing. Oh, unless I can just walk across the river. Actually, it doesn't look too deep. Well, I can walk to there. Any further? No? Okay. Are the mountains up there supposed to be, like, all the way up to the river? I do like the overworld map of Arcanum. Part of me wishes it was maybe a little bit more detailed. It looks nice, but I feel it maybe could have done a little bit better at showing points of interest on it. Maybe like the Morrowind game map. Just like have ruins. There's little things on the map, but as far as I know, they don't really have anything to do with the game. Like, this is just for detail. So is this. It doesn't really have, like, you know, oh, there's a city here, like farms, or, you know, like a ruin here or something like that. So I feel like outside of quests people give you, telling you where a location is, there's not really that much of a reason to wander around on your own, because you don't have any points to sort of go to under your own steam. Whereas in Morrowind, you can look at the map which came with the game and be like, oh, there's a little ruin over here. I guess I can go over and have a look at that. Ooh, I can click along the river. Yeah, I was hoping I could do that. Come on. Okay, if we go this way... Let me save again. I'll try to get far away enough from the river that we can fast travel again. I did say that last thing was the last. This video is now going to go over an hour, and I wrapped up what I was wanting to do in the first like 10 minutes, so that's fine. This is all bonus content, satisfying my own curiosity. Okay, yeah, it's like I'm sort of stuck on the river. I guess it's kind of thinking, oh, you're on the river, but there's no bridge nearby, so you can't travel. Because literally there is no bridges. So the game's looking for a bridge for me to cross over to get to the other side of that area. But then it's like, there is no bridge. You can't travel. What about now? No. It's actually mountains over here? Interesting. Extend all the way up there? Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. I thought we were beyond the mountains. Let me keep going further north, then. Rapid clicking. Well, I'm in the mountains. So is everything beyond here just... Oh, no, hang on. Is this just all mountains here? I would have expected... Ooh, that's different. There's an enraged boar. Level 6. No. Memory leak again. Is this different? Okay. I'm gonna have to save again and quit and reload the game. Okay. Just a moment. This is further than I ever explored when I did this way back in 2001 or whenever. Okay, so there is a location over here. About there? Yeah. Chances of getting there without being interrupted by random encounters? Not very likely. Oh, a timber wolf. Okay. How rude. This wildlife, they have no respect. Putrid rodents. The last thing Virgil ever did was insulting me. Where is he, anyway? Oh, he's there. He's just invisible. Weird things are happening. Yeah, there's like rocks and shrubland here. This is not like around the Shrouded Hills. At least I don't think it is. Some parts of it are. But, like, this isn't. I don't think this is. Okay, let me save again. Greater Wyvern. Again, the events are in the game. It just doesn't have the sprite information for the character, for the enemies. You can take out a level 20 creature because it's defenseless and it doesn't have any stats, or it doesn't have a. It may be defenseless, but we are not immune to our own mistakes. Virgil just having a nap on the ground because he tripped over his own robe. I proceed to kick the wyvern into submission. There we go. And we can take on the other one. Greater wyvern, lesser wyvern. Ooh, there's another one up there. Okay. Virgil's not dead. He's just knocked out. The fool. And that's caused the game to slow down terribly. Yeah, oh man, that scrolling is... Okay, let me just quit the game, load it again. And... Okay, there we go. Like, yeah, I guess this whole word here is supposed to be mountains, like all the way around there. Because I can't travel. I would expect the mountains to end along here. That's kind of what I mean by it being a bit imprecise feeling. Dragaron. I don't know what those are. Interesting. You go, Virgil. Critical hit, damage plus 50%. Oh, let's help him. Me coming. Me kick invisible enemies. Ah! Ah! There's another Dragaron down there. Critical miss. Damage 100%. Stunned. Armor damaged. How the heck did you do that, Virgil? I think he broke his quarterstaff last time. He's just smashing thin air and he breaks it. If I do play through of Arcanum, I want to do a tech playthrough. Because last time I did play it halfway through, I did with magic. And magic is overpowered, I think, in comparison to technology. Because it's so much easier. The harm spell for the necromancy lore is incredibly powerful. It deals flat damage, or it deals good damage. Doesn't cost too much. You can cast it really quickly. It's just this. It's like the bar of entry for magic is a lot lower than you'd expect. Technology has got a lot more requirements going into it. Anyway, I think that will be about enough. Okay, so that will be it for this look at Arcanum. That went on for an hour and 20 minutes, and it could have been 15 minutes probably, but I wanted to have a look at the overworld map. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining me for this. I wish you all a good day, night, whatever, wherever you may be in the world, and I hope you join me again next time for, I don't know, maybe I'll find another demo to have a look at. I was meaning to look at the Curse of Monkey Island demo, but yeah. Anyway,